You know, there's something undeniably magical about sitting around a fire, sharing stories especially. Storytelling, it's ancient and primal. Whether it's in ritual or just hanging out shooting the shit, it's a way for us to connect. In some ways, it's a way for us to connect with our roots in one way or another, like nothing else can. Glow of the flames, it's like an invitation for us to just share in a circle of awesomeness. Just sitting around in a spot around fire where time just melts away, and whether it's laughter, or tears, or whispers, or secrets, or just frolicking. Being around a fire tends to bind us, connect us. And when it comes to storytelling, you know, there's a certain alchemy in the air when stories are told around the fire. The crackling of the wood, the flickering light, transforming the ordinary into extraordinary. You can dive into tales and stories that span generations, echoing the experiences of our ancestors and giving our own take on it, giving voice to our own truths in a way. In the space around a fire, when you're just sitting there chilling, letting the fire just do its thing, you can let your walls down. Share your vulnerabilities and find solace in the fact that we're not alone. It can be very healing and therapeutic, pulling us away from the chaos of the everyday madness that we find ourselves in. Gathering around the fire, it invites a certain amount of intimacy. Intimacy that quite often the modern way of being doesn't really allow us. Especially at night, the shadows dancing on our faces as we dive into these stories or tales of adventure, of loss and laughter, each one lighting up the night in its own way. Every voice adds a new layer, creating like a tapestry, a collective tapestry woven from all of our experiences. It's a reminder that we're all part of something bigger. Our stories matter and deserve to be heard. So, no matter the season, storytelling, especially outdoors, brings a kind of a special magic. In the dead of winter, the flames can warm our spirits. In the spring and the summer, the sounds of nature join our narratives and kind of just wrap everything in a nice little blanket around us. Essence of life. Just think about how many stories have been told around fires in every culture around the world. In all the seasons. Each season has its own flavor. And sharing stories outside around a fire is to be present with our environment. it can really enhance the experience in a way that being indoors just can't really replicate. So, I encourage everybody, I encourage you to embrace the art of storytelling and do it a lot more often. Connect with your friends, family, or even strangers around a fire. Whether it's a cozy little fire pit in the backyard somewhere or a campfire in the woods, let the flames spark your imagination. Even if you're just sitting around some candles, there's something about that element of fire and sitting in a circle. Share your stories, however big or small. There's a profound magic in these moments. A healing power that reminds us of our shared humanity. The world could always use a little more storytelling around the fire. Especially around the fire. It's a gift we can all give and receive. Embrace it, savor it, and let the magic unfold. Just sit with this fire for a little bit. Think of stories you would tell around a fire. Let's give it a little help.